Hold on to your helmets, Bears News Fan Report fam. Today's revelation could reshape the entire quarterback room in Chicago. If you're as fired up as I am, hit that like button and subscribe to Bears News Fan Report right now, because you won't want to miss a single update on this developing saga. Rumors have been swirling around Halas Hall this week, teasing at a blockbuster addition that could completely alter the trajectory of Caleb Williams' second season. We're talking about a veteran presence, one of those seasoned pros who's seen every defensive gimmick, every blitz package, every trick under the sun. Yet, I'm going to hold off on dropping the name until we've built enough suspense, because believe me, the backstory here is every bit as juicy as the headline itself. So, let's rewind to the origin of this mystery. Early in April, whispers started creeping out of unofficial channels. Chicago, despite already carrying 3 quarterbacks on the roster, was eyeing a 4th. That move seemed counterintuitive at first glance, even for a front office as aggressive as Ryan Pohls's. Why add another arm when the cupboard was already full? Was it merely insurance against injury, a bid for competition, or something more strategic, something that insiders claim was designed to fast-track Williams' development? Here's where it gets really interesting. Word on the street is that this elusive newcomer isn't just a warm body to bounce reps off. He's a walking film library, a quarterback-turned-coach disguised in players' cleats. Imagine a figure who's earned his stripes across multiple franchises, a veteran whose career path reads like an NFL road trip, from Houston to Minnesota, Denver to Buffalo, stints in St. Louis and Washington, even a Cinderella run with the Rams. He's been the journeyman, the bridge starter, the guy who moved the chains in some of the league's most pressure-packed moments. Now, picture him arriving at 1920 Central, stepping into that quarterback room with a steely calm that only comes from 13 years in the league. That kind of gravitas is rare in a backup role. Some insiders believe this veteran was targeted specifically to fill the void left by Caleb Williams' first-year coaching. Carousel, a season marred by staff turnover and solo film sessions that left Williams without the one-on-one guidance he craved. Could this new mentor be the missing piece that helps Caleb transition from raw phenom to polished franchise star? Before we unveil his identity, let's consider the stakes. Williams' rookie campaign was a roller coaster. Flashes of brilliance, bookended by struggles, a quarterback left to his own devices when the playbook got thick and the pressure mounted. The Bears brass watched as their prized rookie often studied film alone, lacking the veteran voice in the room to point out defensive subtleties or share split-second reads. Now, with the offseason bringing a fresh start, Chicago has moved swiftly and perhaps masterfully to rectify that oversight. With 3 quarterbacks already on the depth chart, this wasn't a numbers game. It was a targeted upgrade. Sources tell me that the front office saw an opportunity to secure a mentor whose football resume is as diverse as it is durable. He's weathered playoff storms, guided younger signal callers, and even led a surprising run to the NFC Championship game. That kind of pedigree doesn't come cheap, which makes you wonder, what did the deal look like? How much did the Bears invest to bring him aboard? And what guarantees did they demand in return? Fans are already speculating wildly. Could this veteran's presence push one of the existing backups down the depth chart? Is there a chance he overtakes Tyson Bagent as QB2 by sheer force of his experience? Some diehards whisper about hidden incentives in the contract, bonuses tied to playoff wins or mentorship milestones. Others are theorizing that this signing signals a new blueprint for Chicago, pairing a young phenom with a living encyclopedia of quarterback knowledge. Could this strategy be the secret weapon that thrusts the Bears back into playoff contention faster than any rookie class could? At the heart of this move lies a simple truth. Football is a game of inches, and the mental edge can be the difference between a fourth-quarter comeback and a blown opportunity. If this mystery quarterback can impart even a fraction of his wisdom to Caleb Williams, teaching him how to navigate complex coverages, how to identify blitz schemes pre-snap, how to command a huddle with authority, The payoff could be astronomical. Still, questions remain. How will he mesh with the coaching staff? Will the veteran embrace his mentorship role, or will he quietly compete for snaps? And most intriguingly, who exactly is this guy? Stay tuned, because we're about to pull back the curtain and reveal the identity of the man poised to storm the Bears' quarterback room. You won't believe the credentials he brings to the table and what it could mean for Chicago's future under center. If you're as intrigued as I am, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to Bears News Fan Report so you never miss. A beat on Chicago's off-season moves. All right, here's the moment we've all been waiting for. The mystery veteran quarterback joining the Bears is none other than 13-year NFL journeyman Case Keenum. That's right, 37-year-old Keenum, whose career has threaded through Houston, Minnesota, Washington, Denver, Cleveland, Buffalo, and both Los Angeles and St. Louis Rams, is set to bring his wealth of experience to Halas Hall. Now, let's talk about what this signing really means. First, the contract details. While the exact figures haven't been officially disclosed, sources tell us Chicago has loaded this deal with performance incentives tied to mentorship milestones, meaning Keenum's. Compensation could climb if Caleb Williams shows marked improvement under his tutelage. Some believe there's even a modest roster bonus that vests if Keenum helps limit Williams' rookie-year mistakes by a certain percentage. It's a savvy structure. The Bears get maximum value if Keenum truly embraces his coaching role without overcommitting guaranteed cash. On the field, Keenum's value goes beyond pure passing stats. His trademark has always been preparation, studying tape with the diligence of a head coach and dissecting defensive schemes like a chess master. Remember that memorable 2017 playoff run when he guided the Vikings to the NFC Championship game? He dissected Seattle's famed Legion of Boom with surgical precision, showcasing his ability to adapt and thrive under pressure. Now, imagine the film room sessions he'll lead for Williams. Preseason walkthroughs where he points out subtle linebackers' shifts, or quick one-on-ones before practice where he teaches footwork tweaks to counter elite edge rushers. There's also the locker room factor. Veteran teammates rave about Keenum's professionalism and work ethic, attributes that could be infectious for a young quarterback room. Picture this. At 6:30 every morning, Keenum leads voluntary walkthroughs, breaking down play-action reads and run-pass options, patiently answering Williams' questions about route adjustments or protection audibles. Some insiders even whisper that Keenum requested a clause guaranteeing him access to Williams' weekly performance metrics, so he can tailor his mentorship to the rookie's specific needs. If true, that level of involvement could dramatically accelerate Caleb's growth curve. Off the field, this signing sends a powerful message to the rest of the roster. Chicago is all in on developing its core talent. It signals to free agents and draft prospects alike that the Bears are building a culture of mentorship and accountability. Could this encourage other veteran players to sign on, knowing they'll be part of a franchise committed to leadership? Development? I wouldn't be surprised if the next veteran tackle or linebacker who opts for Chicago cites Keenum's presence as a major draw. Of course, there are questions. Will Keenum be content playing a purely mentor role? Or might he quietly push for snaps if Williams struggles early in the season? And how will the coaching staff balance reps among 4 quarterbacks in training camp? Could Keenum's presence limit Williams' opportunities to make mistakes and learn through live reps? Or will it instead provide a safety net that allows Williams to take calculated risks? Only time and training camp battles will tell. Uktuer. Could this be the hidden ingredient that accelerates Chicago's rebuild? I believe it just might be. But what do you think about this bold move? Personally, I can't help but feel electrified at the thought of Keenum's veteran savvy rubbing off on our young franchise quarterback. I can't wait to read your reactions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget, To leave a like, subscribe to Bears News Fan Report and ring that notification bell so you're first in line for our next insider scoop. Thanks for watching. Go Bears!